Hey, it's Stacy.
Hey, it's Hannah.
And this is
The Debrief Sesh, episode 46.
46.
46. I'm so bad at these.
Pretty brief. Netflix show that we've both been watching. Mm-hmm. Straight to Hell.
It's called Straight to Hell.
Yes.
In Japanese, it's called
地獄に落ちるわよ.
So
it's a docu-series. Actually, not a docu-series because it's not a documentary. It's like based on real-life fictional work of Hosoki Kazuko, who is Japan's most famous fortune teller.
Yep.
She was a really big TV personality in the 2000s. And then she kind of just like disappeared. And but still, the way her fortune-telling system works is like one of the most renowned. Our friend also,
she is obsessed.
She really believes in that.
Which I didn't put two and two together, that this is the like fortune or, practice that this Netflix series is talking about. So basically, yeah, she created this whole system.
Yes.
Our friend's obsessed with it. Like 木星人とか, like なんとか星人とか, like your death year とか. It's all like, these are all terms I've heard before, and I was like, is this?
I know this.
I know this. My friend is raving about this all the time. So yeah, that's crazy.
It's crazy. And like, I think for our generation at least, like, I mean, the only time she really came out in like public media was right when she was doing fortune telling. And there were a few, I mean, after seeing the series, were a few instances, I guess, where she gained a lot of media attention, but it was like sporadic. And then when she'd done fortune telling, she had like her own TV show. She was like this like household name. She had lots of books. It was crazy. But then what's even crazier is the way that she lived her life before she became that personality.
Yeah, so I think no one knew of her past life
Yes.
except that she's this like really big fortune teller. So to see this like Netflix series come out and have her whole like story be told since she was little, how she grew up, and all the things she went through, insane. She's
so
lived
crazy.
6 lives.
Yes. And it's like distinctly marked. It's so funny because like she has like these eras, but they have a distinct male character involved in each era. To what extent it's true, I don't know. But it's like each one basically teaches her a lesson in the worst way possible.
Literally.
And I guess the takeaway, I mean, you haven't finished it yet.
No.
But I think you are far enough in it where you can make a conclusion.
Yeah.
My takeaway is like, honestly, if life does you dirty, like you just have to become dirtier. Like I cannot. It's so interesting because it's like the duality that she has. It's yes, she went through such a shitty life, but then also she was also a pretty shitty person.
And she ended up becoming that way.
Like there's a Batman quote where it's like, either you die a hero or you live long enough to be the villain. みたいな。マジでそれだなと思って。
マジでそう。It's so sad because she was this like, she came from a really, really poor family.
It was like post-war.
Like, could not feed her family, like her mom couldn't feed the family. She was eating worms off the ground. Like that was like the most traumatic thing that she went through. So like she was the only one of like maybe 4 siblings, 4 or 5 siblings that really wanted to change that and like really decided to start her own thing, make money. And そのなんかやっぱpersonality っていうかその圧力がすごすぎて。But then she went through like all these like people and men that proved her wrong in like left and right and like ほんとかわいそう。
ほんとかわいそうだし、like it just was also a good like example that like dude, shit doesn't change no matter what generation that you are. If you're a woman, like you're bound to get fucked over by men. Like it does not change.
And she would be like on the top of the top and all of a sudden the next day like brought to the bottom.
And usually because of a man.
Because of men.
Yes.
Literally. And money.
That's so crazy.
Oh, it's Yeah.
It's like a cautionary tale for sure. And it also just made me kind of like be more careful about like who I trust. It's like, damn, you really can never know.
You never
The
know.
higher you climb, the more hyenas you attract, I guess.
But Ima, like, it's not been number one on Japan's Netflix for a while.
Because I saved it. I had a notification on for when it came out.
Oh,
'cause I
yeah?
was so excited to watch it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't even know this is a thing until, so it was like a week-long Golden Week this week.
Yeah.
So week-long holiday, and everyone around me was talking about it. Even my brother, like,
really?
he's like, dude, watch it. It's so good. It's so good. So yeah, highly recommend.
Very, very good.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. It's a recommendation.
Just a
from us.
recommendation,
Yeah, yeah. Okay, 久しぶりにやっぱ Netflix series, they put so much money into it, so it's so good.
So good.
Yeah.
I think one complaint or like criticism was
Yeah.
like, it's 全然似てない.
Ah.
They're like, it's just Toda Erika. Like, she's so pretty, you know? I mean, okay, obviously.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah,
Have you
yeah.
seen what Hosoki Kazuko looks like? Like, does not look like Toda Erika, like, for sure. But I think, like, Toda Erika said in an interview herself, it's like, she didn't want for it to be a monomane of Hosoki Kazuko. She wanted it to be Toda Erika's version of Hosoki Kazuko's story.
なるほど
I was like, I
ね。
mean, valid.
Yeah, I mean, that's all she could say, to be honest.
Because, like, there's no way in hell you're making this skinny bitch look like skinny, beautiful girl look like Hosoki Kazuko in her, what, 60s, 70s? Like, girl.
Yeah. けど wasn't she like known to be a really pretty, like, she was really gorgeous
Hosoki
back
Kazuko?
then? Was she not? Isn't that how she got all these men left and right?
I mean, I don't know what the standards were back
Yeah.
then, but I was curious, so I googled, like, Hosoki Kazuko wakai toki. And there were some, like, newspaper articles and stuff, but, like, in today's conventional beauty standards, maybe
Yeah.
not, but I don't know how it was
Yeah.
back then.
So,
I think also it's just like she had a knack for just like human interaction more so than like she just like she didn't just bank on her beauty maybe. Yeah.
確かに.
Yeah.
She was a businesswoman.
Honestly, respect.
Yeah.
TBH, she's evil, but you gotta respect
mean,
the hustle.
I mean, like, my friend right now is going crazy about her
Yeah.
freaking, practice.
Exactly.
Like, she's like, 木星人だから you have a 120 match. And I'm like, oh,
She's like,
okay.
give me the birth date and I can tell everything.
If every time I go on a date, she's like, get his birthday. So I try to find a way to get his birthday, which I'm really good at now.
How do you ask?
I'm always like, oh my god, my by the way, before I say how I ask, my friend would literally be like, she's so bad. She'd be like, you look like maybe you're
Stop.
could have a birthday as Ariana Grande. Like, I'm like, how would that work? Must no game.
Okay.
And they'll be like, no, it's like, or he'll be like, when's her birthday?
Okay.
And then she'll say something random.
Yeah.
And he's like, no, mine is this.
Oh my god.
But I'll just be like, oh, I don't know. I feel like we're all like, oh, how old are you? And blah, blah, blah. Oh, when's your birthday? I just like, そこで ask.
なるほどね。
Because then you can get the age. So you don't have to find the year.
True. Or you could go the astrology way. You could be like, sometimes if I in general just want to know how old they are, I'll be like, oh, like, what's your sign? I'm a Cancer. And then if they say whatever, I'll be like, oh, like, I'm not sure. Like, what month is that? And they'll say the date usually. Yeah.
なるほどね.
Yeah.
But year わかんなくない?
This is such specific advice.
It
Like,
really is. It
if you want
really
to ask for their birthday to get your fortune on them for this specific system.
本当そう. Yeah. So apparently there's like 100 matches, 120, 160, depending on your mokse. There's like 6 different signs, stars. Yeah.
プラスマイナスとかもあるでしょ。
プラスマイナスとかなんか
It's like blood type almost.
なんかそこまであんまわかんないけど。
私もわかんないけど。
Yeah. So anyway, people still use it a lot.
Yeah,
to
no,
this
it's
day.
still very like best-selling みたいな. There's like, I think you have to, because I actually looked it up once online, and you have to become a member to like, you have to be like a paid like subscription member to get your
She's
full
still
reading.
making money from
Yeah.
this? Oh my
Because
goodness.
her like inheritor, like her successor, is still running the thing.
Wow.
I'm pretty sure they still sell books. Like it's still alive for sure.
Wow. Good for her.
For her.
Yeah.
Anyways, main topic.
Main topic.
I think we're kind of running out of ideas at this point.
Give us ideas, maybe.
Yeah,
in the
give us
comment
ideas,
section.
maybe. But I think as we talk, as we do every week,
Yeah.
we just came to the conclusion that like maybe we can just specifically talk about some of the heinous things, and also low-key kind of related to the Straight to Hell series, because it also shows up in that series and the bunch of men who do her dirty. Love bombing and breadcrumbing. I think those two specifically, it's so interesting because both of us experience it in such different degrees.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
I don't really experience love bombing, or
Yeah.
I've never, knock on wood, ever in my life that I've clocked it. But I have experienced a lot of breadcrumbing. And for you,
I get more of the love bombing.
Yes.
Like, ikini, like, shows me
Intense.
a lot of emotions,
Yeah.
and everything is really intense. And then it's like on and off switch. It like dies,
Yes.
like all of a sudden. And then here and there, between that, I get the breadcrumbs of like, you know, are you trying to show me more? Are you trying to disappear? Like, but it all starts from love bombing.
yeah. I don't know what the hell that is.
Yeah.
Like,
So like if you, I'm sure everyone knows, but love bombing is like instant, like just showing you and showering you with love and like compliments, and like, I mean, it could be shown in different ways, like
Yes.
gifts, but like,
and it's usually excessive. Like it's love bombing versus like a normal like courtship.
Yeah.
It's love bombing when it's like the third date and you are already like, I want to introduce you to my family.
Yeah.
Like it's like for the amount of like time spent together.
Yeah.
Just like logically, objectively speaking, it's
Yeah.
like way too much and way too fast.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
in the heat of the moment and when you're inside of that like situation, it feels valid.
yeah, you
It's
don't
like,
really
I mean,
know.
yeah, I am like super cool.
Yeah,
and I
yeah.
am super cute. Like,
Of course you love me.
Yeah.
Like, of course.
Like,
but
yeah, of course you're obsessed with me. It makes
to
sense.
be honest, yeah.
Yeah.
Like like that also doesn't come from like just nothing. Obviously, these dates, like we talk about a lot, and I think like, as you know, like I love deep talks and like
Yes.
deep conversations. So like 結構すぐそっち側に行くのね whenever we go on dates. But like I think they feel like they've shown enough of themselves through those conversations, and they feel like they know me so much, and they like love bomb.
Yeah.
They're like, I've never met someone like you. Like, I could see us together, like soulmate kind of vibes. I've gotten the gift giving.
Yeah.
Yeah, I have a lot of stories.
And it's so hard to clock because I think like it can just be normal courtship too.
Yeah.
It's hindsight is 2020 always.
Exactly.
And so we'll go into detail
Yeah.
of like what you experienced and
Yeah.
like what maybe the red flags could have been.
Yeah.
That you didn't notice it the first time.
Yeah.
Okay, so for me,
Breadcrumbing.
Breadcrumbing is like, 名前の通り, it's like breadcrumbs.
Yeah.
Basically like crumbs of attention, crumbs of affection.
Like
that-
showing little things
Yes.
here and there.
It's like at a level 2 or a 1 most of the time, but then sometimes it's like up 8. Level 2, 1, up 10. Oh!
he can show me this.
And then you're just like being breadcrumbed into like asking for more, like wanting more, because it's just appetizer after appetizer and you're just wanting the main dish. But that gets exhausting after a while. Yeah. It's just
Yeah.
like, dude, when the fuck is the main dish? It's like almost like that's how I imagine what like a gambling addiction feels like. Because it's like uneven payouts.
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
like
yeah.
what do you call it? It's unexpected payouts. So you just have to keep playing the game in order to hopefully one day get the full
And then you
jackpot.
get the full jackpot, and you're like, damn, it's all worth it.
Yeah.
yeah.
But very rarely will you get that jackpot. It will not really happen.
で、そこまでの like, it's not like on and off 激しさ. So it's even annoying because I feel like you're getting like basically the basis of what you need, but at the same time, you're like, I want a little more.
Yes.
You know?
That's why I think the most, what is it? Usually the signs that I know I'm being breadcrumbed is when I focus a lot on their potential more than I do their reality.
Yeah.
Because when you're being breadcrumbed, you get a glimpse of what could be the full picture. And so you imagine a little bit,
Yeah,
or
you
you
do.
hope a lot for like, oh, okay, if he can do this, then that means that he can do this. And then you kind of like spiral a little bit.
Yeah.
But like, girl, you gotta face the reality. Like that shit isn't happening. That shit's probably never gonna happen, you know?
Yeah.
So some examples of breadcrumbing, I think. In my past situationship where I was talking to this guy. Obviously, I was not in the situationship willingly. It was like an unwilling situationship, first of all. But yeah, I think like the communication breadcrumbing was so. Now looking back, is like, dude, what the fuck was I? I must have been so bored, you know, like to fixate on that.
Like barely communicating.
Yeah. But like when he would, and when I would be kind of like, okay, like fuck this is not worth my time. That's when he would be like, oh, I die.
He's like waiting for you. And as soon as you stop giving a fuck, then he gives a fuck.
There's like the most sensitive receptors on his fucking skull that notices when I don't give a fuck anymore.
And it's like most of the time too late.
Yes.
You're like, why now? But then you kind of give in a little bit.
Because it's like, I mean, I guess he's making an effort now. Like for the 5th time.
Yeah,
it's not worth it. Or like they'll be like the aitai, or like they'll plan a date all of a sudden, or like they'll like you said, bring a gift all of a sudden, but then 2 days nothing, MIA, and then after a really good date they'll just like ghost you. I'm just like,
so toxic.
Yeah,
it's like really scary.
It's scary.
Yeah. And like even you had also like a guy that would, every time you meet in person, he's like so great and so lovey-dovey and so sweet to you. As soon as they're apart, like over text, he's cold.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is up with that?
I don't know. なんか even, and the scary thing about breadcrumbing is like that shit is not, it doesn't go away because it can even happen to you while you're in a relationship.
That's true.
I've been in a relationship before, the hot ex, where I think low-key, like the latter half of that relationship, like I was just like surviving off of breadcrumbs at that point.
Yeah.
It's like we would go on a date every like 3rd moon, and we would like it would just be like a date that like I low-key kind of pay for because I feel bad that like, you know, and it's just like, I mean, I guess we spent time, great, like I'll take whatever I can get, man, at this point I'm starving.
Yeah. けどなんかその時はその時で楽しいんだよね。
Yes, but at the same time, there were a lot of moments where I kind of just forced myself to think it was tanoshi. It's like,
well, now that you reflect back.
Yeah. なんか I thought that, at least we're spending time, even though I laugh maybe like a 5th of the time, like, or like a 5th less than what I would if I was like with friends, or like I only laugh like, you know, a little bit more than I would if I was alone.
No.
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But I think it's, I guess now though, looking back, I can definitely clock it better because, I mean, one, I think it's very obvious when it's like sporadic, the efforts. If it's not consistent, then it's immediately, I think, a red flag.
Yeah.
But also, like, if you're dating someone, like, in the now and they're breadcrumbing you, like, I think one, you should just like mention it. Just be like, bro, like you're giving literally like no, like you're not being consistent.
Yeah. Consistency is key.
Yeah. So then I think that can also be related to love bombing because the whole thing about love bombing is that it's temporary.
Yeah.
It's not a permanent thing. Otherwise, it'll just be like a really, really loving person.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
It's
love
consistent.
It's like boom and then boom.
Exactly. Yeah. So I've actually never experienced that. I've only ever experienced like the crumbs and then like little peaks.
It's like a heartbeat. Heart rate. It's like mine's like bitch. Literally.
Like an electric shock.
I kind of rather have this, to be honest.
Nah, girl, both are bad. It needs to be a healthy heartbeat.
That's good. It's like yeah. So with love bombing, like I have random little not episodes, like stories, but like for example, first date went on. He was the coupon guy, but which
if you know, you know.
If you know, you know. And in the comment section,
oh my god,
there were a lot of people were like, "I bet she didn't go on another date after that." No, so here's the after story.
Contrary to popular belief,
yes. So he was a good guy either way. Like with the coupon, I was like, "Oh," but we went on many dates after. But the second date, like, He didn't live in Tokyo. So after the first date, he was actually leaving Tokyo.
Right.
But like right before he left was my birthday. Like it was, I think maybe the day of or a few days like prior to my birthday. And I, didn't think I was going to see this guy. But I think at the date I mentioned, oh yeah, like tomorrow's my birthday. I'm doing something for my birthday with my friends. Like obviously not to like have him join or anything. He just was asking me what I was doing.
Oh my god, yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I was out with my friends, had dinner, drinks, and he like messaged me like, "Oh, what are you doing?" Like, I'm out with my friends. And I was like, "Oh, cool. Like, I mean, we're at this place, like if you want to come join, you're more than welcome to." So he ended up joining.
Yeah.
And then he came with a present. And it was like a Coach like scarf.
Wait, I did not know this.
Yeah.
I don't remember this part. Holy shit.
It was a Coach scarf. And I was like,
Wow.
oh my god, like thank you so much. Like at the time, like
because you like him at the time.
Yeah, like it was literally the day after our first date. He remembered that it was my birthday. He went out of his way to get a gift for me. He was, mind you, on a business trip. It's not like he was here as vacation. Like so after work he probably like got this for me. And he's like, I know you like flowers. Like, he like really thought about it. Wow. And he had a whole explanation as to why he chose this gift. And I was like, wow, like, thank you so much. I thought it was really, really sweet. That
is really sweet.
But then my friends were like, Hannah,
wait,
are you good?
I don't think I could even clock it now because I really thought that was sweet right now.
Right?
That's so scary.
My friends were like, Hannah, that's a lot.
Really?
But then I was like, come on, but it's like a scarf. Yeah. It's not like a Coach bag.
Right,
like,
right.
Like some crazy big thing. A scarf is still like, okay.
Yeah.
If it was, something really big, I'd be like, whoa, that's too much.
Yeah.
I can't even accept it. But like,
it's like 微妙, 絶妙 line.
Right? Like Coach, like cute little like scarf that you can tie on a purse.
And it's your birthday. It's not like a day that's like whatever.
Yeah. So I thought it was really, really sweet.
Damn, I would have thought though too. Fuck.
It is a sweet gesture.
Okay.
So I didn't think that's like love bombing at all. But then like, okay, he leaves and then we're messaging still and he's like, oh, like I really want to see you. Like I had the best time with you. I will make a trip to go see you. And this is like, wow, like, damn. He's gonna fly again to Tokyo after like literally, being gone for a few days. He's like, no, like it's okay. Like I'll figure it out. I'll come see you. Can I stay with you? And I was like, no.
For how long?
One
night?
It was 1 week.
Boy.
Yeah. And obviously he was like nice about it. He's like, if it's okay with you, like I want to stay at your place because it does get expensive, and I get that. And
then don't like, do a week.
Yeah.
What do you mean? As if that's like your decision. Like you're the one who made it a week.
I'm pretty sure it was a week. Like to be maybe 4 days or something. I don't really remember, but like I'm pretty sure it was like 1 week, almost a week. And I was like, damn. Like in my head, I was like, yeah, he is really sweet, and I really enjoy my time with him, but like. Like I don't really know you yet, for him to like bring a stranger to my place to have him sleep here. And I was like, like maybe get an Airbnb. Like I'm more than happy to split it. Like you are coming to visit me.
So you would stay in an Airbnb with
yeah,
him.
like
okay.
I'm happy to like go sleep over or like,
so
I just
nice.
wanted a way to like, if things went bad, like 니게바가
he doesn't know where you live.
I can like at least get home and like have somewhere to like yeah.
Which is valid,
right?
Yeah.
So I was like, Airbnb, I'm more than happy to pay. So that's what we ended up doing. Oh my god! And like that 1 week that he was here, it like I was very open and vocal about like where I stood where I stood about me dating. Like I was like, this is, to be honest, my first date ever after my breakup. Like I had a really bad breakup. I'm not, ready to be in a new relationship quite yet. I'm just starting to like, I want to get myself out there though and like date. Like I was very, very open about that. And he was like, of course, understanding, but he's like, I'll like, No, he's like, I get it, but he would treat me like as a girlfriend.
Yeah.
Pick me up from work, like, treat me to dinners. And like at the time, I was like, this is like so sweet, like a temporary boyfriend.
Didn't you get sick?
Not that kid.
You like caught a cold or something, and he like made food for you or whatever. Like
he did,
right?
He did.
I distinctly remember that.
He did make me food, and I was like, "Wow, what a sweet man!"
And, like I could see him taking care of me.
Literally, you know, every girl wants like a man to cook for her when you're sick. And, like,
which is honestly, all of these individually are very sweet, very nice.
Yeah,
just not on like the second day.
Third. Yeah, it's まだなんか微妙なんだよね. If this is like 2 months later, if I were dating, I'm like, this is the best thing ever.
If it's official, it would have been really nice. But we're
still like getting to know each other. So it was like a weird line of like, this is really great, but also like, is this a lot? Like, I don't know. Like, my feelings aren't fully there yet. So for him to be doing all this for me, I kind of felt bad. Like, and then the whole Seattle trip happened where he was like, I'm gonna go with you to Seattle. He booked a flight to Seattle. I didn't invite him to come, and like that was crazy. And then mangoes, he sent me mangoes to my house after I tried to end things with him. So it was like, you know,
I don't know, like he has no, I think love bombing, like it really disrespects your boundaries, TBH, because if you were very vocal on like where you stood about like dating and like, you know, taking it slow or like not being so serious about it as of right now, and like for him to be like, yeah, okay, by the way though, you still are my girlfriend, like, and to treat you in that way, I think it's like he didn't respect what you were actually saying. I think. Looking back.
No, I fully agree. Like, although I was vocal and he kept saying, I understand where you are. I fully, you know, I get it. Like, I respect that. He wasn't respecting it. And in a way, like, towards the end, like, it got a bit scary. Like, that's why I decided to end things. Because it's just, like, so much. It was, like... Yeah.
He's like obsessive a little bit.
Yeah. And although he remembered our conversations and although he like knew when I was leaving Seattle, like, you know, just like, yes, in a way it's nice, but at the same time it is like a bit much.
For what, like 2 weeks was it?
Well, like with all that is like within a span of like 2 months, a month and a half, you know, but it's still like, he doesn't live in Tokyo. So like when we do, it's like more all the days like squished into 1 week. And it was
just like a breeding ground for love bombing, I think, that situation. Okay, so I think that's a more obvious one of love bombing. I think what is the most despicable and sinister ones of yours is the ones where you did not know until it ended. I think those, it even traumatizes me, low-key. Like, I'm scared for myself when I hear that.
So, yeah, another form of love bombing is, like, they will show you, like, so they showed me, like, you know, they took me out on dates and, like, we had those deep talks and we're like, damn, like, we really get along. Like, 本当に I started developing feelings and then he was, like, expressing how he was feeling about me and, like, I thought we were on the same page. And he's like, I want to prove it to you that, like, you know, I want you to be mine or, like, I want to make you my girlfriend or say these things, like, that are very sweet. Like, I'm like, wow, like, you care that much about me, like damn, like please show me, like
you want to
more than happy to show me. But then like one day they'll either be just like super cold or you know, this is how my breakups even happened, like all of a sudden they're like, you know what, like this just isn't working for me, and I'm like, where did this come from?
The switch up is crazy.
The switch up is crazy.
It's so scary.
And it's like either over text or either over phone. It's never in person. And I'm like, huh? And like, it's just such a crazy like flip of like, one day he's like, I love you, I love you, I love you. And then the next day it's like, I don't know where I stand anymore.
Bro, what the fuck do you mean?
Yeah. And it's scary because, like, I mean, maybe I could have clocked it by, like,
How do you think though? How, like, looking back on those specific examples,
Yeah.
like, were there any moments where you're like, honestly, looking back, maybe that was a red flag? Or it's just like, even if that were to happen again, you wouldn't have been able to clock it?
Mm, like at the time, like you said earlier, it's really hard to distinguish if it's like love bombing or because you don't think it'll end.
Right.
Like if it's happening, like you think it's gonna go on forever, or
Yeah.
like that this is like meant to like turn into a relationship. I guess I didn't clock it, but in a way, like I guess now that I look back, they would start being a little distant over text or something.
Like, they would take longer?
Longer to respond.
Wow, that's so scary. That's like hard to clock
But
though,
like,
because it could be anything.
wag
Yeah.
And like, I'm someone that like really, really expresses everything.
Okay.
Like when we talk, like I said, when we talk about these like deep things, like I don't know how you feel unless you tell me how you feel. So like when they just do these actions, like because they don't tell me in advance of like, oh, these are the thoughts I'm having, like this is why, I'm feeling this way. If they were to tell me this beforehand,
have, like, a
I
little
would
bit
be
of
a
a-
little bit like, oh shit, like is this ending? Like I could kind of feel this ending.
Yeah.
But like most of the time it's not. It's
like cue breaky,
cue breaky. And then they'll like let me explain. Like I'll explain to you, like, can I talk to you? Like, yeah, let me explain myself after the fact. And I wish a lot of these times, like, they would explain it to me before.
At the time that they even had an inkling of doubt.
Exactly.
Because otherwise, it's just like, dude, how do you think we
Exactly.
feel when we get that long ass text on like the middle of the night, like explaining your whole fucking brain and how it works
Yeah.
and whatever? Like, what am I like?
How am I supposed to respond to that when, like, this, I didn't even have a clue.
It's so
Or
irresponsible.
inkling that you were feeling this way.
Yeah.
And so it's like literally that, like, my heart, like, drops. It's like,
Oh, 좋아가래.
yeah. And then that's like, I get, like, so emotional. And then I'm like,
And I think that's when like trust issues develop because
Yeah.
it's like, damn, I did not see that coming.
No.
I can't trust myself
Yeah.
at this point.
like, what are those words even mean? Like, you're just saying it to say it. Or like we've said earlier, like in our other podcasts, like, don't overpromise something or
you're gonna
say something
underdeliver.
if you're gonna underdeliver, if you're not even gonna give me that, or if you have even have an inkling of like, I can't maybe get, like,
맞아. So-
just don't say it to me.
Exactly. Like, don't put our hopes up. Like, what the fuck is that? Like, what is up with that?
As
I don't
soon as you're
know.
like, oh, like, I haven't met someone like you before, like, I really, really think, we'd be a great, we'd be great together. Like, the second you say that, it's like, of course I would feel a certain way. Like,
I feel hella special.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course you've never met a girl like me.
みんなにそれ言ってんの、逆に。
I mean, technically, DNA wise, sure. Yeah, you have never seen a girl like me.
Yeah, technically,
Technically.
I guess. But, like, yeah.
I think like what is it? What is also so not funny? I don't want to say funny, but
Yeah.
like low key it kind of is like for you specifically because
Yeah.
this never happens to me.
Yeah.
But they're like, oh, like meet my family.
They all want me to meet their family. Always.
Which is totally fine. Again,
Again.
independently as an action, I think that's so sweet,
Yes.
especially if you guys are dating.
Yep.
This is when you're unofficial first or second week of talking.
Yep, yep.
It's a little much.
They're like, I've been invited to family dinners after like maybe going on a few dates, and I'm like, whoa, like Christmas family dinners.
Damn.
And I
And
was
like, what are you how do you get introduced to that?
No, I don't
They say it's your
know.
friend?
No, I think at that point they'd be like, oh, it's like I'm dating someone.
Oh.
Yeah.
나로도네?
To be honest, I haven't been to any of these. I just get asked. Oh no, one of them.
No,
I
yeah,
went.
yeah.
I went. And I had the best time.
Damn.
And that's what sucks. It's like, I was like, damn, like, I love these people. Like, they're so nice. Like, I painted a picture of us, like, having a future, like, if we were to have, like, New Year's together, like, this is what it would look like. Like, the cunio. It's like, don't introduce me to your family then.
Okay, And just to extrapolate a little bit, I think like, okay, then how do we clock that? First of all, I think one way to clock love bombing is if you just like objectively, just like if this were anyone else besides you.
Yeah.
And if your girlfriend were to tell you the same exact story of what's actually happening to you,
Yeah.
would you feel like it's a little fast?
そうね. Like, I think I also have like an issue of like, issue じゃないな. なんか I like relate to a lot of people, maybe.
You truly do. And it's your strength and also your weak point.
And because of that, I truly, truly do think that when they're love bombing, like I feel the same way of like, wow, my feelings are also strong. Hey, maybe it's me problem.
No. I mean, okay, I don't think that it's fair to say that like it's your fault.
Yeah.
But I do definitely think like you have to like be able to think of it as just like the situation itself rather than something that is like uniquely happening to you.
Yeah.
Because again, like, you know, when you experience that shit, it's like, damn, do they say that to every girl then?
Yeah.
Like,
And it's not like I'm saying these things first. Like, I'm never the one to be like, meet my family or like, oh, I think we're soulmates or I think this and that. Like, I'm not the one saying these things.
Yeah.
It's always them. And I think, like, I'm just that loving.
oh my gosh, shut up. Anyways, so one...
No, I'm kidding, but like, and I'm not on
I think one, okay, so the timing, just like think if it's a little too fast,
So
just
okay.
objectively speaking,
Yeah,
then like
yeah.
maybe it could be a sign. It can, that's not the only sign.
Yeah.
I think also the second thing is like, do they truly do hard things? Like, what if their life is inconvenienced? Do
Yeah.
they still show up for you? And do they still love bomb you in the same way?
Yes.
Because obviously, when things are good and you're in love and you're showing them the same amount of affection, of course, it's super easy to reciprocate.
Yeah,
It's super
yeah,
easy for
yeah.
them to just like give you even more good times.
Yeah, yeah.
But when shit hits the fan, for them, not for you, for them,
Yep.
and it inconveniences their life,
Yep.
do they still show you the same amount of affection? I think not.
I think that's the answer.
It really is.
Every time it ends, besides the mango guy, because I was the one that ended that.
Yeah.
Every time it ends, it's always like because they're having something. They're the ones like, it's not from me. They're like, it's not you, it's me, kind of thing.
Yeah. And yeah, I think like when they come to this epiphany realization that like, oh, actually, I need to be in a different country. Actually, I need to find myself. Actually, I'm in not a good place, whatever the fuck. Okay, cool story, bro. But what does that
Like,
have to do
do with me?
Yeah. Figure that shit out. We can still be together. Those two are not mutually exclusive.
Yeah. なんでそれ一緒にできないんだろう?
I don't know. No, because it's an excuse.
Yeah, it is.
There's no reason for that to actually be true. I
Yeah.
think if you like someone or if you love someone, like you will do whatever it takes.
そうなの? It's everything is really hitting me. 本当に every time the love bombing ends, I'm like, and it's these kind of reasons of like, oh, like I'm going through this or I need some time or da 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 da. It's like, I will gladly go through these things with you.
Exactly.
とか like, let's figure it out together. Or like, I like you. Like, let's like try it out even.
Yeah.
Like, before you even say these things. ってマジで思う.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But the fact is, like, they don't respect you enough to keep that as an option or to consider how you might feel. And I think, like, yeah, like, again, love bombing is just like, it's probably the guy where you will have the best times, like the best highs. But when they are at their low, then they will not be able to give you much. Like,
そう。そう。
yeah.
余裕がないの.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because I think, like, you know, when you're yourself having a hard time, it's really easy for someone to show up for you
Yeah.
in that way, like to give you support and to
Yeah.
give you encouragement, whatever.
Yeah.
What is difficult is if they themselves are going through some hard shit and for them to still show up for you.
Yeah, yeah.
Or to allow them, or to allow yourself
Yeah.
to support them in that way.
Yeah,
because
yeah,
that
yeah.
means that they have to be vulnerable.
Like, yeah.
It's not,
ほんとそう.
yeah, it's not just like shits and giggles now. It's like actual hard stuff that they themselves have to go through.
Yeah.
And I
Yeah.
don't think a lot of guys are prepared for that emotionally. And so they're just like, okay, never mind.
Actually, I can't.
I
do this.
panicked,
I can't.
sorry.
疲れ たこっちは本当に
Yeah.
like we all go through the same shit. We're busy. We have our own lives. Like けどそれあってても like I'm willing to like make time for you とか、like そういうできるからこそ it's like why can't you do that for me?
Yeah. And they could, they just choose not to. They're like, I'm just going through a lot. It's not you, it's me. But it is you. Might as well add that last sentence. Like, I just don't want to do this with you. Like, be enough, like, grow a pair of balls and, like, at least own up to the fact that that's exactly what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay, another thing, specifically with your love bombing experiences, what pisses me off, not just the fact that they love bomb you and they trick you in that way, but I think the fact that they still try to be the nice guy, that they still try to, like, latch on to that, like, but I don't want you to hate me kind of thing. Like, they don't even give you the opportunity to just hate them and forget them easily. I think that is also really despicable, and I fucking hate them for that.
That's so true.
Yeah. And then you get kind of stuck on that part too.
Yeah,
it's like, okay, maybe like they really are going through something.
Yeah,
and because you
yeah.
empathize,
Yeah.
clearly it's like not, it's going to be difficult for you to just be like, write them off
Like
completely.
fuck you みたいな
Exactly.
block みたいな絶対しないし
So,
yeah yeah
it's like if you're going to do it, own up being the asshole. Like that is the price you pay. You have to be remembered as the guy who did that.
yeah
You don't deserve the luxury of being
they
able
always
to...
want to stay friends.
Yeah, you don't get the luxury of friendship. You don't get the luxury of being the nice guy anymore.
Yeah. She said it for me.
Yeah, no, I mean, I also am very frustrated with my own, breadcrumbing stories.
Yeah,
but
of
I think
course.
breadcrumbing is so much more easy to clock because it's just, if it's not consistent and it's like few and far between, then you can kind of clock it.
You can, and it's like easier to kind of let it go.
Yes, yeah. But it's like there are times when he clearly doesn't give a fuck about you, and it shows, like, and you can just refer back to like, okay, well, actually, he didn't really give a fuck about me because of A, B, and C. But when it's love bombing, it's like there are not really explicitly bad times until it ends.
Until it ends. It's all good until it ends, and you're like confused. Like, yeah. I even have a story of like I went on this like trip, and for the span of like I think 3 or 4 days that I was there, like I really really hit it off with this guy.
Okay.
And we again like talked till like 4 a.m. kind of thing. And I was like, oh my god, like he's so like I really really want to go on a date with him. And then I saw him again like after we got back from Tokyo, but like as soon as we got back, it's like it was like that trip never happened, like because we had mutual friends, which is why we hung out, but like we came back and he like did not really talk to me, like really like what was that? Like it was so weird. Like he would literally be like, I literally don't want to leave, like I've never like talked about a lot of these things with anyone else. Like this is like, I really, really enjoy my time with you.
Do you think it's vacation magic?
It was.
Yeah.
Because then we got here and then boom.
It's like real life hits.
Real life hits, and it was like nothing like that.
Then don't say shit like that. Like, oh man, vacation magic, that's despicable too.
It was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I low-key think that's why like people elope to Vegas, no? Like because it's like
What happens in Vegas
stays in Vegas type of thing.
Yeah.
Like it's so like the everyone thing around you is so like not like everyday life.
Yeah.
It's like, fuck it, let's get married.
Yeah. But then it's like it makes me sound like I'm the crazy one.
Right.
Like telling my friends like, dude, this guy, like we talked for all these days, like it was so magical. Like I really, really like this guy. I'm sure like all my friends hearing all this is like, Hannah, okay,
Again,
like,
yeah.
again. Like, but it's the things he's saying to me. What the fuck?
I'm like honestly guilty as charged. Like I'm also one of those friends. I'm like, Hannah, fucking again.
But it's like it's so unfair. It's so unfair.
It's different.
Yeah, no.
Daddy,
like,
I love him.
it's so different. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I guess, yeah. So breadcrumbing, very easy to, or easier to spot, I think. If you feel like you're not getting full with every interaction and you're clearly hungry after every interaction, girl, move on.
But it's Yeah.
What?
I mean, I will say breadcrumbing though is like so toxic in a way of like, because you get a little bit of like good, and like bad is like not that bad, but it's just like not as good as what you want. You're constantly like with this person until you like 飽きる. Like
確かに。
そこまでが結構長いと思う.
Yeah, true.
Like you like are wanting, you're like just waiting and waiting and waiting, and you get a little bit and you're like, oh, happy. And, like,
マジでそう。
and then, but it takes a while for you to be like, what?
To
What?
realize that that's a pattern and you will never ever get to the full meal.
So at least with mine, it's like boom and boom, like fuck you. Like I'm like, okay, well that's over. みたいな. But for you, it's like it takes a little bit for you to like,
true.
Yeah, and then you think about it and you're like, Hannah, I don't think this guy is for me.
Yeah, there's like an epiphany moment where I'm just like, actually, this guy doesn't treat me well.
Yeah. 本当に冷めたら冷めるからね.
Yeah.
本当に怖いからね. そこまで. But when she's into it, she's so into it.
Yeah. I'm like in the game.
In the game. As soon as she gets a text, she's like, Hannah.
Oh my god. But then when I don't get a text, like I'm like in a bad mood the whole day.
マジで。本当に分かりやすいから. And then all of a sudden she's like, Hannah, honestly, I'm done. I'm like, what was that like yesterday? But okay.
But yeah, once it's done, it's like, then you can gain real clarity and you see for what it is. And it's like unattractive at that point.
そうなの.
But yeah, I agree. At that point, like until you get to that point, it is hard to like really shake it off.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think that's why, like, I mean, in hindsight, what I would do differently or how I would clock it is like just to have, I think everyone talks about non-negotiable about like whatever their expectations, but like it's really hard because with every person that you meet, obviously they're different. So you have to be a little bit more flexible.
Yeah.
You can't, it's not like rigid every time. But now I'm a firm believer that you should have rigid non-negotiables to a certain extent.
Yeah.
And that's something that I didn't really like even have in my brain as a thing. It's like, okay, like I will definitely not settle for A, B, and C. And I think when you do that, you stop settling for at least like level 1, level 2 like signs of affection. It'll at least overall be bumped up to an average of 5.
じゃあけど一つは in that obviously is like communication.
Yes.
But like it's so hard when like there's so many variations. Like in person he's like good, but like over text he's more dry, but that's who he is みたいな.
Oh fuck!
あるじゃん. But like over, you know, like there's not a lot of, you know, texters out there that are guys who uses a lot of emojis or are very expressive over text.
Yeah. But then again, it's like that I think deserves to be a non-negotiable. Like I think it's okay to be like, you know what? Like I don't want a guy who is nice to me in person, but I don't know if he's angry at me over text, you know?
Or like, lol.
Yeah. I don't think that that's an unfair thing to ask for.
Chill.
Yes. Like that is, I think the fact that is like increasingly normalized, or like the fact that we let that shit slide as women, we need to fucking stand up. Like it's not normal. And it's not okay.
Yeah.
Like when I have like a friend who's married, and like I tell her sometimes like we catch up, I tell her my lore, and she's just like appalled. She's like, Stacy, that's not normal.
Like, why are you talking to him?
Yeah, or like I'll give her like the good breadcrumbs, like I'll give her the actual highs, and she'll be like, okay,
that's
great.
And
does he do that all the time? Because he should. I'm just like, oh, is that how it's supposed to be?
Oh. So it's, you know, when you like talk about something that you're really excited about that he does, but your friend's reaction is like, That's the worst feeling.
I feel so
You're
stupid.
Like, oh.
Which is also why it's important to low-key talk to your girlfriends all the time.
Yeah.
And just keep them updated.
True.
Because you really do, especially with like modern dating, like it's impossible to just make the calls yourself like all the time.
Yeah,
like
it
sometimes
is.
you just need a third person, like they say in that perspective.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. Anyways, I don't know how to wrap this up, but
those are examples of love bombing and breadcrumbs.
Stay alert, guys.
Be careful out
Shit
there.
is scary. Things are scary out there. Yeah, I don't know. It's kind of impossible to prevent. I do think that when you go through stuff like that, it builds character at least.
Yeah.
But
At least we have funny stories
I mean, yeah, and we're relatable, I guess.
with trust issues now.
We're just out of our own like blood, sweat, and
I
tears.
know, I know.
At least we're relatable.
Ma. At least we know.
Yeah.
We've experienced it.
Yes.
So it's.
And I think it does. I mean, hopefully it becomes really clear when you've experienced shit like this, when you find someone who is clearly not like that.
Yeah.
And so, yeah, I
Yeah.
mean, who knows?
Who knows? Anyway.
Let's stay hopeful.
All right. Well, thanks as always for listening.
And we'll see you in the next one. Bye.